Already 100 people here. What?
That is exciting
Yeah.
times.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. How hundreds appropriate?
100's appropriate. That's a
Yeah.
really good way to
Yeah.
start for 100,000 subscribers. So, yeah,
Oh,
hello, everyone. Glad you're here. I just need to mute my laptop or it'll
thank
start
you to
feeding back.
Colonel Scrammel for
Oh, yeah.
becoming a
And
basic Hubnutter.
we've already had 2
Thank you
people
very
join the
much.
channel as members. So,
Much
thank you very
appreciated. And we
much.
actually posted a channel member video today, and they got a little sneaky preview.
Yeah, so all channel members get some exclusive content. Not much because we don't want to hide stuff behind the paywall. But similarly, we're rubbish at doing stuff for channel members and we're trying not to be so rubbish.
Whoa.
I'm such a salesman.
No, we were acutely aware that there wasn't anything with channel members, so that's why we've put in the little
We are
emojis,
no more
which you can
professional.
see, and the your special badges like your mega nutter and that kind of stuff. And we also do a weekly video just for the channel members, so it's a little something to say thank you very much for all the support.
And channel members should also find they've got little icons. There we go. Alan Williams has just posted up the extra icons that are available to channel members. That was very good timing, Alan.
Yeah,
Thank
racking
you very
our
much.
brains as to what to add, and it's going to be a cup of tea next on there.
Yeah, I'm just going to do a tuck.
Definitely a cup of tea.
There she is.
Oh,
There's tuck.
there we go.
Do that. Post her in the live chat. Away she goes.
Paul McFarlane, I can see you say, I have a Hubnutty Morris Ital if you're ever in Lincolnshire to review it. If you could drop in email.
Yeah. Ian at hubnut.org with location. I haven't done an Ital yet.
Well, there you go.
I might have slightly stroked Sarah Crabtree's Ital at the NEC last year. I probably shouldn't admit to that. Lovely
She's
Ivan.
coming for you now.
Yeah, I'm in trouble.
For stroking her car.
Yeah. Oh, Whiteland Restorations are here as well.
Hello, Whiteland.
Leanne Lewis
Quite
and Co.
surreal because I just was messaging Leanne and she said, I'll see you over in the chat. So hi.
There she is.
Hi.
Yeah. All good times.
We've got, what do you prefer, beards or bangers?
I guess I like both. What do you prefer?
You are a combination of the two.
Is that a compliment?
Yeah, well, you have a beard.
Okay. Firestorm. Thank you very much. Good morning from snowy Oregon. Congratulations on the 100K. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm so excited about tonight's premiere. So at 7 o'clock, stay here. And when we end this live stream, it mostly worked last time.
It did work last time.
It should flip you into the premiere.
Yeah.
So let's go. I'm just going to go and have a quick look and see if anyone's hanging out in the chat over there.
We thought we'd dress appropriately.
Yeah. Johnny Cooper's over, our trucker friend is, he's got to drop his truck now. Oh, I hope he makes it.
So have you got your two chats going?
I've got two chats going because we've already, I don't know if you've seen, but we've already got the premiere sat there waiting for tonight's video. So you can see what the content is. Has anyone seen that yet? Let's go and see if anyone's had a peek.
And I don't know how much longer
Mr.
Hubnut could have sat on that content because...
Mr. Hubnut, that's you.
Mr. Hubnut.
Oh, Mr. Hubnut, sorry.
Has, because he's been so excited.
I was very
excited.
I was so excited on the day. Oh, hi, Chops Garage. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, thanks to everyone else as well. Mendit Man's getting ever closer to getting his T4 back on the road.
Robin Giles.
Yeah, thank you.
Who very kindly sent some Morris books to Laura of Whiteland Restoration. So thank you very much, Robin.
We have passed those on now. Yeah.
We have indeed, and he's been a member for 25 months. Yeah. Then we've got John Studley. Hope you're both well, Ian and Carly.
Thank you.
Who's been a member for 33 months. It's incredible.
Yeah. Luke Lappage, thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah, we're all well. Yeah. Somebody's been absolutely glued to his screen for some of today.
Yeah, I was watching the counter go around. I'm very sad. But yeah, Luke, I hope you and everyone else is all right in New Zealand. You've had a bit of a rough time over it. Yeah.
Crikey.
There's some areas of the North Island that have been so badly hit. And I remember visiting those parts and it's quite eerie to watch them just flooded. Not nice. Oof.
On the subject of Luke's Loco says, will there be any more scrapyard videos? Love them a lot. Hey, we will happily go to a scrapyard.
It's so hard to find good scrapyards now.
Yeah, I mean, we're very lucky because we have one locally.
Yeah, which actually allows us in.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of scrapyards now are kind of, you can buy the parts, but you can't go rummaging.
Yeah. And unfortunately, it is getting that way for Tanner Gross as well, which is a shame because it's joyous, absolutely joyous. Chris Walford says, any plans for a Tinker Time t-shirt?
That's a good idea.
That's a really good idea because everybody else could wear it when they do their cars, which is amazing.
Chops Garage, what should I pay for an L-Reg Renault Savannah estate? Ooh, Renault 21 Savannah.
Oh.
Values are so hard on Renaults because I've owned really rare Renaults before and found them absolutely worthless. But I mean, nothing's completely
I've seen
worthless these days, is it? So it's a hard one to value that. If it's in really tidy condition, that must be a couple of grand's worth, surely.
I
If
would
it's
think
up and
so.
running,
I would
yeah.
think so. Daniel Potter, thank you very much for the
Thank you,
donation.
Daniel. Very kind of you.
We've got mixed leftovers from the COVID. I've got fatigue that's driving me insane.
I've just got
and a bad
sinuses.
Yeah,
Unhappy.
but we're getting there. We are getting there.
Fancy hat for such a special occasion, indeed. I don't think this hat has been on the channel. I don't think it's been on the channel for quite a long time, though.
No,
There's definitely photos of me driving around in Ellie with this hat on.
Your holiday hat, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
All been offered for £800, but needs welding.
Ooh, yeah.
That's where it gets tricky.
Because body work, you just never know how much it's going to cost and how bad things are. You can just think, I'll just touch this bubble, and before you know it, you're replacing.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Yeah, very rare car. Very rare.
I've been offered a Toyota Carina E. Garage for its entire life, only 86,000 miles, so tempted, but no fun. Is currently would love to have it.
Yeah. I'd need to do a video on a Carina E. Toyota UK have a very nice example, which I think appeared in the background of one of my videos, but I've never driven it. I have driven a Carina E back when they were current, but I mean, they're utterly unremarkable cars, so they're perfect Hubnut material.
Do we have any sites booked for Hollybobs with Bob? And that's Guzzy67. Not yet, but I would very much like for Mother's Day and my birthday to go away, but we'd probably go relatively locally, get Bob out for that. Even though Bob has a new hole in the front of Bob.
Speed hole?
No, right.
Ventilation.
Now,
it's important to have ventilation.
Well, if that's a speed hole and ventilation, then obviously the rest of the fleet need them. Not showing.
That's the end of the live chat. We're going now. Bye. Ah.
Yeah. So, yes, Bob. Yeah, we'll break Bob out end of March, I think. Definitely. Where we're going, we don't know. We're horrible for not book. Well, I say we. I would book everything given half a chance, but somebody
no idea what's going on.
Would not.
I've just seen someone FTWI selling a miniature version of Ellie. No, sadly the economics don't work out. The Trock was a model the manufacturer did, and we were able to stock some of their production run. If we do a production run just for us, then it's a minimum order of 1,500 units. So that's not happening. We won't sell 1,500, I don't think. But,
they do a 2CV though, don't they? They do have a 2CV.
They
Oxford
do.
diecast.
Yeah.
But it's not Ellie.
It's not Ellie. So, I mean, it may be possible just to say, well, we'll get a red and white 2CV, but wouldn't be quite the same.
My cousin is
Chops has got a Honda logo CVT coming in. Oh my gosh, there is a very forgettable Honda. Excellent.
My cousin is suggesting a trip to the Emerald Isle. Well, we could do that because we can get to Fishguard pretty easy, can't we? We could definitely do the Emerald
I've done
Isle.
it before. Well, me and Ellie have been over there.
I've not, and my great-grandmother was Irish, and one of my family names is Sinop, so I really should go over there. Really. I've been over there once. No, I tell a lie. I've been there once, but I was 2.
Views on the Volkswagen Trock. I'm afraid I don't have any. I only vaguely know what a Trock is. That's the SUV, isn't it? They even do a convertible version of it. But yeah, it's a bit new for me. Yeah, not really on my radar.
I think it was the Trock that a friend of mine got and sent back quite quickly, but don't quote me on that. And that could be one dodgy one. You don't know.
Yeah. John Studley, is Shemi okay?
So obviously we got Shemi back. I drove Shemi back victorious.
Yeah.
And she thanked us by having her check engine light come on again.
Yeah, and then we got COVID.
Then we got COVID, so we haven't been able to drive Shemi. And then Ian tried to take her out yesterday, and the moo didn't want to start, did she?
Yeah, I just took it down to the post office, dropped a parcel off, sent to my sister, and came out and completely dead. But I wiggled wires, and she's fired up. So
she's fine. She's fine.
Vid Fletch, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Pop the champagne. Yeah, well, we've got some bubbly,
fizzy
fruit juice in a can, but that's.
It's close enough. It is close enough.
We should have glasses of it now, really, shouldn't we? Didn't plan that through.
Yeah. Robert Brink says, I have a neighbour who is over the moon with a Rover Streetwise he bought for €500. Such an underrated car. Yeah. We were looking at one just the other day. Not to purchase.
Yeah.
There's one
slightly
just by where my parents live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colonel Scrammel saw that Seaside Garage just got a barn find 4x4 Citroen BX in. Yes, he has. I've been looking at that with interest. And the two Seaside Garage and Up and Down Vids, fairly naturally, both doing BX content at the moment. They're chatting on Twitter with each other, and that's great to see. The 4x4 BXs are quite seriously rare. So going to be a very interesting project. I wish Seaside Garage all the best with it.
Oh, our friend Johnny says he's just dropping a trailer off. I'm going to fuel the truck up and I'll join you half an hour before I drive home. Well done on 100k subs. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Johnny. Yeah.
Alan Simpson says, I feel like the channel needs a Suzuki X90.
Well, maybe. Not great family cars. They've been two-seaters.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
We have ditched the children. Joking. I'm joking.
We're
looking way too summery, says Into the Blue, mister.
Yeah, it's not
we
as warm
wanted
as
to dress
looks.
for a premiere, didn't we, love? So, hence the sequins are out and the shirt is out.
There's a buzzing on the audio. I think it might be interference from Ian's shirt. Oh, no.
I think that might be a joke, love, and not actual interference.
Yeah, I'll just double check.
He's just checking.
Yeah.
Crikey. Gosh, this chat is going fast, even though it's on slow mode.
No,
it's going
flying
fast.
by.
So I'm looking down because I'm just I'm trying to catch up. John Copeland is looking at another Proton.
Thank you, Retro Car Syndicate.
Hi both. Hope you're well. Congratulations on the 100k. I've spent all day stripping a Proton 1.5 SE in a scrapyard. Absolutely knackered. Yeah, I saw those pictures. That is a lot of rust.
Right, so you decided you haven't got enough Protons,
so have another one.
You're bringing bits of another one home as well. Nice. I fully approve.
I think he's just got back from his honeymoon, hasn't he?
Yeah. Didn't take long, did it? Lovely honeymoon. Let's go to a scrapyard.
Yeah. Is this what's going to happen when we get married?
Quite possibly. Paul Marsh Car Wizard has just got a Citroen DS. Well, actually, I think it's an ID. Is that the one that Hoovies bought and he's going, oh no, I've been ripped off by a terrible dealer.
Is it that one?
Yeah, I think it's that one.
Oh.
Kitch, not entirely impressed. He's happier with his Clement.
Chops Garage has he's flying through them at the minute.
Yeah.
I have a genuine barn find 92 Saab 900 16 valve turbo convertible in, guys. 2 inches in dust, still but running.
Yeah, good. Nice cars.
Any Hubnut socials planned for this year? We are hoping to have a big one.
Yeah.
But also,
COVID has just derailed plans, so we're like a couple of weeks further back on where we thought we were. We have also been
invited to a show, classic car show, in South Wales. Don't quote me on exactly where it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, in June, isn't it? So we'll give you more information on that one.
I brought apples in. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we'll give you more information on that one when we have it. And also, we're going to Pembrokeshire show.
Pembrokeshire Classic Car Show. July, I think.
I'm saying this all tentatively.
Don't quote me. We'll put a list on the website.
We will.
At some point, once we've done that. Nothing wrong with your audio, but the shirt is blind. I'm very sorry. Feeling celebratory.
Oh, thanks, Phil. Have you noticed how the subs have gone up since Miss Hubnut joined?
Oh, yeah, it's definitely it. Yeah. Actually, it was quite interesting. While I was watching the counter go up earlier, I was looking at how subs have gone up, and this is a word of encouragement to all you people sort of fairly early to starting a channel. It took years to really get any sort of traction at all, and then it's been a fairly upward curve. You can tell when I started working on Ellie the 2CV, the original restoration, that led to a spike in subs. Led to a spike in subs, and the New Zealand adventure led to a spike. But you can see the more you start putting out, the more it goes up. But yeah, it can be very, very disheartening in those early years when you don't seem to be getting traction. But look what's possible if you just keep going.
Simon, welcome to being a basic.
Thank you very much.
Simon, thank you. Welcome to being a basic Hubnutter. And then Fast as Funk, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Colour
High performance,
coordinated.
flexible speed, duct fairing material. That'll sort Bob out.
That'll fix it.
Yeah.
That'll fix that whole. Oh, I'm so annoyed with you, young man.
It's fine. It's fine. Honestly, it's fine.
I'm currently planning to bring my recently-ish acquired Mark II BX brake to Hubnut Social this year. Only problem is it's slightly broken at the moment. That seems to be true of lots of BXs, doesn't it?
Yeah. Pete Finnecane, do 4x4 channels get better traction? Hey. Perhaps they do.
Paul Baker, thank you very much.
Come on, there are our model Tucks behind us.
Now, there is a plan for Tuck. It's just when we get it into action, isn't it?
Yeah.
And her body work and everything.
Yeah. Again, everything has been pushed back. I mean, we were planning to be well into sorting Miss Daisy's body work out by now, and here we are at the end of February. Yeah, everything.
Poor Whiteland got the plague, then we got the plague.
Yeah, so everything has been held up. So there we go. Tuck Restoration is when Richard Walker subscribed. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it brought a lot of people to the channel, Little Tuck.
Scottish Cars Car Enthusiasts and Trains TVs. It's taken me since 2019 to get 1 off 500 subs. Tomorrow, filming my 500 subs video for when it happens. So he's 1 off, folks.
Yeah, getting close.
That
getting
is
close.
Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV.
Yeah.
1 off.
Mr. Mark UK1 have been a member for 29 months.
Congratulations
for hitting the milestone. Thank you very much. Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Saviour exam? Might be best avoided. Just gonna say that. Yeah.
Oh, that was a big discussion,
Yeah.
wasn't it? I mean, you've been like, oh gosh, Jacob's doing the reverse.
Excuse the dying dog in the background. It's fine.
Oh, hello, Nigel. Nice to see you, member for 29 months, crikey. Yeah, the exam, that did cause some discussion in the Hubnut household.
Yeah, and it is a difficult one because people are assuming it was a badly maintained example. It really wasn't. They do actually look after it quite a lot, but they are problematic beasties. I know even the car versions can blow gearboxes apart and stuff because obviously they're built down to a cost because they're a cheap little runaround. So they can take a bit of getting going or keeping going. So yeah, I just hate those 2-cylinder diesel engines. They're just horrible. They just go right through you.
All I'm going to say is...
Later, I was still feeling that. Oh, Nigel Red's been doing some gift memberships.
Oh, this is exciting.
Wow. Thank you, Nigel. That's very good of you.
So, folks, just a little bit about these gifted memberships. So, Nigel has very kindly just gifted 5 memberships. What that means is 5 of you will be sent a link, I think, which will tell you you've got a month's membership to the Hubnut channel. So all those things we talked about, the emojis and the stickers and the badges and the extra videos, you will have access to those for a month, thanks to Nigel, which is super kind. I love this gifting membership thing.
Yeah, so it's done purely by random. We don't control who gets it.
It's not done by random. No, this is interesting.
Well, not random. It's those who interact
It's those who interact the most, because I was on Airliners Live and one of their dads, I think, has just managed to get it so that he gets gifted a membership every single month because he interacts so much.
Crafty. So yeah, this is all fairly new to us, but
genius.
Yeah, thank you. I think there is somewhere, I don't know exactly where it is, but you can opt in to the gifted memberships. So then if you're someone who regularly interacts, someone who already has a membership may decide to buy a number of gift memberships, and that gets you your first month for free. So yeah, it's quite good. Are you going to take the dirty advertiser cash now you're at 100k? It's funny you say that. Sponsor video coming tomorrow. We have done a few lately, but I still just prefer to try and focus on the content. But Chops will be pleased to know we've already done our first Top Don video.
Yeah.
Jump starting the Fiat Marea.
I got to say, what I'm loving to see in this chat is when people joined the Hubnut world.
Yeah.
You know, whether it was Took, whether it was Myrtle or
so someone just said
cars.
The first video was the one of me driving HUE 166, which is claimed to be the first production Land Rover. Is owned by the British Motor Museum. That was a crazy day. It was before they built the collection centre, which you can see in some of my previous videos, like when I did the A series things. Thank you very much, Chris. Very kind of you.
Thank you very much. I'm sure we can wangle that.
They were releasing the plans for that, and they let some of us media types come and drive several of the exhibits, cars that have been on display for years and never come out. It's an incredible day. Quite a lot of the exhibits had a few problems on the day. Not Huey. Huey is used a lot, so Huey ran absolutely perfect, and that was quite a moment. It wasn't very well recorded because I literally threw the camera in and went for the drive. But yeah. Fascinating day.
Thank you to Jay's Little Projects.
Yeah.
Welcome to being a basic Hubnutter.
Thank
you. And
you.
Ryan Callahan, thank you for 5 gifted memberships. So 5 of you have now got a membership as well.
Wow.
And blimey, Shane, crikey, thank you very, very much, Shane.
Yeah.
That is extremely kind.
Scooter Muppet was gifted a membership last month. Excellent. That's lovely.
This is the bit that I enjoy.
Walter's just gifted some now. Wow.
Oh, crikey, that's 50.
This is the most frantic chat I've ever seen.
I'm trying so hard to keep up, guys.
How many people have we got here now? 443 of you. Well, blimey. Incredible.
Oh, apparently next time I could be a lucky recipient of a membership.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're trying to work on that because you can't actually see the channel member stuff.
Yes,
weirdly.
we're trying to fix that.
Yeah,
Alan Simpson said that he joined at the same time as Giselle. You're a great distraction during COVID and continued to be so.
Oh, yes.
Well, Alan,
Giselle,
that
who
was
I bought.
my first collection caper.
It was.
Yeah.
You were there.
I was. After sitting nervously at the airport,
Yeah.
you had a night where you just slept, didn't you?
Yeah.
And tried to recover a bit, and then we went off to get Giselle.
Yeah. It's so weird because exactly 3 years ago, I was walking around what is going to be the Melbourne Grand Prix circuit for Formula One. They were just getting it all set up for the race that never happened because
Yeah,
everything
that's really...
everything got cancelled. And yeah, it just brings back the memories because back at that time I didn't really think this COVID thing, it talked about in the news, but I didn't think it was going to have any impact. And then flights started getting cancelled, lockdowns were talked about, and
well, I
it
used
got
to
very
work
scary.
for a certain holiday company.
Oh,
and...
Daniel Potter, thank you. Chops Garage, thank you. Wow,
Wow,
people are gifting all over the place.
And before
Extraordinary.
Mr. Hubnut got back, we were talking about closing the park, which is something we'd never, ever, ever done.
Yeah.
So I didn't tell you this stuff because I was terrified.
Yeah.
James G says, my daughter Annie 6 was greatly amused by the 8 video. She laughed that much we had to watch it twice. And I may have watched it a third time. That's lovely. I'm glad it made Annie laugh. That's really
Adrian
sweet.
M recording when your hand appeared in a video when we went road tripping in Giselle.
Yes, it did. That was Giselle, wasn't it? The window fell down, didn't it?
Yeah.
And it
wouldn't go back up.
Yeah, so we had to take off the door card and all that stuff.
The joys. Straffen Steam Museum, says Stuart Kenny. Is that somewhere we need to visit in Ireland? Okay, hopefully we will get over there at some point. It's not a particularly cheap crossing over to Ireland, but I would like to visit again. It has been too many years. Wimpy Chicken joined the Hubnut world after meeting me and Tuck at Retro Rides Gathering. And then again at Macaron with Rouge de Espero. Excellent.
Oh no, Stephen Jones says, I can't remember when I joined, but I was unsubscribed from many channels by YouTube, only just resubscribed last week.
Yeah, that has been a thing, and I think that's helped us get to our 100,000, is pointing out that some people have had, for whatever reason, have been unsubbed. So quite a few people resubbed, and I think that helped spike us up back to 100,000.
Funnily enough...
Oh, Colonel Scramble, thank you very much.
Funnily enough, Johnny has noticed the truck. This is Optimus Prime. He's like the Japanese spec Optimus Prime in Lego.
Yeah.
And it actually transforms. It is really, really funky. We'll probably have some more Lego joining these shelves in the near future because Mini Hubnut's just had a birthday and he got Lego.
Is my shirt a tie-dye gone wrong? Well, Primark would not be pleased to hear that. Finest Primani, this is.
Indeed, indeed.
Richard, do you miss your long hair? Not particularly. My neck's a bit cold, but it's so much nicer lying on the ground under a car when you don't have long hair.
Yeah, this is why my hair is never down, because it just winds me up.
Yeah.
So, Luke Soko says, hey Ian, what is your first car and which car did you first crash in?
The same answer. It was a 1984 Ford Fiesta Popular Mark II that I called Squibble. And never had a bad accident in her, but did have more than a few. Once hit a barrier in a car park because I just turned too tight and it just caught just in front of the rear wheel on the passenger side. Actually, it was I drove it into a post at a party because my mate Rory had moved my car for some reason. I got angry and I moved it back and drove it into a post when the state it was in. I should not have moved that car at all. And then I crashed it in some ice and bent all the front suspension. So poor Squibble had a hard life.
Scottish Car Enthusiast and Trains TV has gifted 5 memberships.
That's very kind of
Fantastic.
you, Davey.
Thank you very, very much.
Yeah.
Lovely. Oh, Amber's just joined the chat. Driven 24/7. Hello.
Yeah. Peter Van Hecker, do you sometimes really think of just owning the one great car without doing your head in with all the worries come with having so many vehicles? I do quite often think this because, the more cars you have, the more problems, the more to-do lists all starts getting quite seriously out of hand. But the one great car is the thing, because how do I find a car that does everything I want? Because I love Betty. Betty's a magnificent car, but can't stomach the running costs.
And also,
I would miss Ellie. I
transporter.
can't be without Ellie, but of course Ellie is small and noisy and not particularly safe, so it can't be Ellie either. And I love Tuck, but I can't use Tuck for anything.
Loads of cars.
Yeah, I was just going to have loads of cars.
Loads of cars. Jay Spears, thank you very much. Loving the Cliff quote there. Was it 2014 you started in? I remember your Green Lane in BX video was the first I saw and have been around since. That's 9 years.
Yeah, 2013
Crikey.
is when the channel started. December 2013 is when I posted the first video. And yeah, I can't really believe that either. So we are celebrating the 10-year anniversary this year, as well as 100,000 subs.
Project
Pardon me.
MGTF says, at Hubnut, what's your thoughts now? You're famous. Are you famous? On
Not sure about
supporting
that.
smaller channels by running joint videos and streams. This is why we spend a lot of time with Whiteland and who else do we work with?
Up and Down Vids.
Up and Down, yeah.
Yeah. We've got the new collaboration coming tonight at 7 o'clock. So,
And we go along we went to the Fuel Power Social.
yeah.
So yeah, we do try and support others as much as we possibly can, because we're very grateful for being where we are.
And we've been there, so we know what it's like.
And there's flipping amazing people.
Yeah.
Like Whiteland are awesome. Also, Tim of Cambrian Classics has just put up a live video, hasn't he?
Yeah, not a live video.
Not a live video.
It was just on Facebook on his Cambrian Classics page. So
super confident.
Go and search for Cambrian Classics Limited, and perfectly edited little video. It was really good.
It was really
well done,
good.
Tim.
What else have we got?
I haven't actually told him, but I like that video. I probably should.
I've got a Reliant Robin Citroen AX and a Mark V Ford Transit. Ooh. I daily the Transit as I try to keep the AX as a show car. The Robin is always broken. Sorry to hear that, Alex.
Not always reliant by nature.
Has Miss Hubnut any more videos planned for her channel? Again, this has got kiboshed by having the COVID for a couple of weeks. What we need to do is really set a timetable where it's even if I'm doing one a month, at least it's something, because I love doing them, and I really I love that you guys enjoy them. So as soon as we can, I will.
Oh, that's a good question for you from Colonel Scramble.
Let's have a look. As being a Mrs. Hubnut, what has been the biggest shock to you when you first met Ian and his fleet of Hubnuts?
Yeah, I'm very interested to know.
Do you know, I think I've taken you and your randomness completely in my stride.
You have?
Yeah.
Given I ditched you on a date, well, we didn't have the date because I went and bought a City Rover.
Yeah.
I thought this is a good test of a relationship.
And then you went over to the other side of the world for 5 months.
Yeah.
Before that, you went away for 6 weeks.
Yeah, 5 weeks. Just the 5 weeks. So, yeah, good relationship
You know, I found my person, and you found your person. And so it was worth all the randomness. Yeah. And I love the randomness because I was living kind of a very routine life, and I really like routine, and I really like everything organised and in its place. But actually, you've brought a lot of randomness into my life, and I love it.
Embrace the randomness.
Yeah, people. I have embraced the randomness.
Yeah. I mean, when I look back to that New Zealand trip, someone asked on Twitter just before this, hello if you're watching, what made you do that? And it was, I guess I'd always had a dream of going to New Zealand and never thought it would happen because life didn't seem to be providing the opportunity. But then life did. It's just like you now have complete freedom, no ties at all. Well, no ties apart from meeting a Miss Hubnut just before I departed. But I'd already booked the ticket out by then. It was just like I'm just going to do it before I think about it too much and go, this is a stupid idea, what the heck am I going to do? And I booked 2 nights accommodation and off I went and had the most amazing adventure. So
yeah, and you needed that to realize. I mean, we couldn't judge what was coming next. I mean, 10 days after you got back, it was lockdown. So
I just poured water over the laptop. That's fine, isn't it?
Huge thank you to Robert Brink for your donation. I'm just going to see. Came when you reviewed a Matra Morena.
Oh, yeah. Colin's Matra Morena. So that's Colin, who had the Austin 7, but has done so well just before Christmas. That great video. He replaced his Matra Morena with that Austin 7. Oh. What a guy.
We've got another member. All things good. Thank you very much for joining.
Thank you.
Amber of Driven 24/7 is asking, did you ever imagine getting to 100k? Must be a nice feeling.
No, I didn't imagine it at all. It started as all the best things do, really, as a hobby, and just grew and grew. And it's so enjoyable, and I so love it, and I'm so grateful that so many other people like what I do. And it's hard to imagine. Just imagine the size of venue you'd need for 100,000 people.
Yeah.
Staggering.
Yeah. Amber, as an aside, I hope your dog's okay, because I know your dog's been quite poorly. And we've been there with the whole horrible situation. So what? Miss Hubnut 2? Who is this?
Who is this Miss Hubnut 2?
What do you disapprove of? I'm concerned now. Any plans for St David's Day? There will probably be Welsh cakes.
Excellent.
We had, funnily enough, the children have had their Eisteddfod before half term. So usually that would be March 1st, but it's been a bit earlier this year. And that's a massive Welsh celebration. But yeah, there'll definitely be Welsh cakes.
Matthew Thomas has just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you very much. So
thank you very much. I think Matthew's gifted before, you know.
Oh, well, that's very kind. Thank you very much. Just want to go back because Scottish Car Enthusiast and Trains TV. Did you think it was a risk leaving your magazine writing job to do YouTube full time? No, quite the opposite. It was starting to feel like the world of magazines was finally starting to succumb to the world of internet. So I was thinking, well, maybe I need to jump into this because publishers themselves were finding it hard to make the leap at that time. So I thought, well, I'll just go myself. I think the economics work much better as a one-man band and complete editorial freedom. So actually, it felt like completely the right thing to do.
Amber,
Right thing. Did I say right thing? Yes.
Yeah, I'm really, really glad to hear that. And also, we were talking about you with another channel the other day, weren't we?
There we go, mystery.
Mach
1's been doing some gifted memberships.
Crikey, I didn't see that. Sorry. Yeah. It's going so fast.
It is, crikey. How are the dog and kids? Asks Edward Newton. Well, Diego's just bimbling around.
Yeah, Diego's bimbling around.
You might see his bottom. Oh, yeah.
There's Diego's bottom. We don't know, is that indecent? Is that indecent? And the children
Will you turn around?
Currently away. They just celebrated their birthdays. So we've actually celebrated one birthday here and we'll be celebrating the other when she gets back. Terrifyingly,
we'll be collecting them
we now have a 14 and 16
year old. The car has just joined the fleet.
Oh, yeah. Are we allowed to say what it is yet?
Well, some people know, I think. We let slip.
The channel members know what it is.
Yeah. Channel members will have seen a little video on it today.
We will be having... Yeah, not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow.
Where are we going with that? On Sunday, we will be doing a little road test with the latest car that arrived. So that's exciting times. Will you drive a Modus soon?
Oh, people are starting to get alerts for the 100k video. Yeah. Exciting times.
Modus?
Modus.
The Modus has got a boot scoop. Is it the Modus that's got the boot scoop?
Some of them do have a boot scoop.
Not all of them, though.
Sorry, I'm just going to pop over to the chat on
Fastest Frank, thank you for joining as a basic hubnutter. Would you... Ooh. Let me see. Will there be any more collection capers? Yeah, there will be collection capers. It's going to be a little bit different, though, because we haven't got room for more fleet. And we're kind of attached to the ones that we've got. We'd be hard pushed, apart from Giselle, to get rid of anybody.
Yeah.
So what we'd kind of do is we'd look more to... Oh, Chops is going to be like, what? Yeah. Flip cars!
Yeah, but
Chops.
Unlike Chops, we'd probably be making a loss on everyone.
Chaotic and disastrous is what this has got written all over it.
Oh, Daniel Potter's just done another gift, 1 membership.
Thank you very much, Daniel. That is very kind.
There's other questions. They're flying past us.
Would you and Miss Hubnut like to go to Japan?
Yes.
We'd love to go to Japan. Yeah. We would particularly like to go to Japan because there is still a big source of Daihatsu parts there.
Yeah. Luke's Locos is talking about the Reliance Spares place in Worcester. Is that Joe Mason? If so, I visited him many years ago, oddly to borrow a Fiat 500 for a magazine feature. Yeah, it's a fascinating place he's got.
Chops, we probably worded that badly. It just means cars won't be staying on the fleet. There'll be cars that arrive, they get pampered a little bit and off they go.
But I like them so much.
I know, this is the problem. All things good. Thank you very much for your donation. It says, would you like to review my Merc 250? It's gold. 1974 or my Lotus XL SE.
Oh, a 1974 Merc. Yes, definitely. Ian at hubnut.org, please, with your location. What happened to the Primera? I swapped the Primera with the chap who had Cecily, the C5, and he ran it for a bit, and then I think it was moved on, and I've not heard anything of it since.
It was on eBay, wasn't it, at one point?
Yeah.
We have heard about the sad demise of Delia.
Oh, thank you, Stephen Spencer. That's very kind of you. I hope you're in a better place.
Good surname, Stephen.
Oh, Chops is going to chase us off if we go past Bristol. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Well, do we have to stay this side of the 7? Yeah.
What if we buy him like a bacon sandwich or something?
Yeah.
You all right then?
Surely that's fine, yeah.
Oh, Daniel Smith. What should I name my 1987 Conway TARDIS? Are you the one that put the Conway TARDIS on the Hubnut fans page? Have I seen your TARDIS? That sounds really wrong.
That could be worse. It could be a sonic screwdriver.
If so, that TARDIS is lush. Oh,
Mm.
should it be Who related?
Hmm.
Like Gallifrey or something?
Yeah, maybe. There's some thoughts. Yeah.
Have you seen Boaty's World?
No.
No, Cat says. What about a Lancia Beta? It would suit you so well.
Yeah, not very well suited to the Welsh climate, though, are they? Beaters, they dissolve.
Most things dissolve here.
Oh yeah, Delia was the multipler.
Yeah, and also the Primera has been scrapped.
Oh.
Rip Peggy and your worst seats in the world.
Yeah. This is sad because so often you sell low value cars, and they are low value cars, so their time will come. I think the one I'm most sad about is the Rover 45 V6. Went to my friend Gavin, and he spent a load of money on it. Then it went to another friend Chris, and he looked after it as well. And then it just, because it was a cheap car, you can't vet buyers. You just sell the car to whoever has the money to buy it. And next day they just broke it.
Chops is our friend again now. We offered food.
Oh, okay, there we go. Dave Smith, thank you very much for your donation.
I had 2 Lancia cars, and I agree, they unfortunately rot bad. Oh, yes. Someone waiting for us to do a Hillman Imp. I believe there's a specific Imp that we would be...
There's a few Imps I've got my eye on.
There's a few Imps, okay.
Yeah. And I just haven't managed to make any of them happen. But most of the Imps are off the road for winter. But hopefully this will be the year that I finally get to do a video on a Hillman Imp.
Japnut, welcome to channel membership.
Yeah, thank you.
Please excuse the giant water bottle. Oh, yes! Dave Tong, congratulations on 100k subs. And I blame you entirely for us buying a Conway Mirage trainer's head.
We are influencers.
Oh, I love the fact everyone's got them. Which one's the Mirage? You might have to send me a picture. What about a Citroen C6?
No. Having borrowed Mr. Kitch's C6, that's just a whole world of complexity I do not need in my life.
Scooter Muppet says, fancy some paint correction for Shemmy. Free of charge, of course. Ooh.
In places she needs a little bit more than correction. We've got a bit of bubbling going on around the back, so we may have to address that first. But yeah, thank you very much.
Please drop Ian an email, and we can have a little chat about that.
Yeah, Ian@hubnut.org. Daniel Potter's been watching since the Maestro van. That was a long time ago. What a great vehicle that was. I'm not entirely sure why I sold it.
We wouldn't upset Mike. We love Mike. Oh God, I'd like to. No, I can't even. Moving on. This one.
Okay, yeah, we might skip that one. Yeah.
How about an X19?
X19. Yeah.
Sorry,
love X19, but again, we don't need a sports
I'm going
car.
so fast.
Yeah.
Which car will be at the NEC? Says Hooked on Classics.
Now NEC this year, the March show, we're not going to have a car. It's just going to be us. We're hoping to go on the Saturday.
Yeah.
And have a mooch around, maybe do a live video while we're there. So we're not having a stand. We are just going to be at the show to walk around and say hello and actually enjoy the show for once, rather than being stuck on a stand. But November show is still in the balance. November's miles away. I can't think about November. Do you know what happened to your Daimler? Yes, it was broken for spares by the person who had it off me. He ran it for a bit, but that car was a mess. The electrics were absolutely fried. It was rusting in places. So I have no qualms at all with that being broken for spares. It was kind of what was inevitable. Made for a good video collecting it from Glasgow, though.
James G.
I'm not finished yet. And the diff from that car lives on in an AC Cobra kit car.
I saw a donation. Thank you, Nigel Red. It says, check out Alex at ASC Audio. Okie dokie.
Okay.
And then James G is blaming you for purchase of an MG5 because it's your dad's one.
Yeah.
And also for his Rover 75, which I believe is called Skylark.
I'm more impressed by that because we didn't have the best time with our Rover 75, yet we still influence people to buy them.
I know.
I think it's all down to the looks. Yeah, the looks, the ambience. Yeah.
If I could have bought you those dials, like the dashboard here, then I would. They're pretty flipping expensive to try and buy them separately. Any cars you wish you'd not scrapped?
Wish I'd not scrapped. Well, I've not scrapped many cars myself. The Altsit still lives on at the scrapyard. Yeah. They've parked that in the corner away from all the breakers. So I think they're hoping someone will have that, but really that is parts only. My Fiesta got scrapped, that first car, because it was utterly destroyed. My second 2CV I broke for spares, B82P. You've seen the number plate in my unit. But I used bits of that car to save my second 2CV and my first Diane. So Sweet Pea kept many cars on the road. Yeah, and since then I haven't really scrapped many cars at all.
Oh, Braw Appleson has gifted 5 memberships.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much. That is very kind. Because everybody then benefits. That's the nice thing, is that other people get a month of random usness.
Matthew Thomas searched YouTube for a Nissan Bluebird oil change and found my video road tripping the Bluebird. Yeah, 1,100 miles in 8 days. Yeah, that would be the one I did the head gasket on, and that project taught me a lot. Like, don't buy a car with a failed head gasket, because it just makes no financial sense at all.
Sorry, which car are we talking about?
Blue Nissan Bluebird.
So that told you about not buying cars with naff heads.
Moving swiftly on.
Anybody else remember the Camry?
Grey Fox, what happened to your LDV car transporter? I don't know. I sold it and never saw it again. It went to someone who had Maestros and Montegos, I think. So there we go. How to find out if they're scrapped? Check the MOT history checker. Well, some of my cars predate that.
Do you know?
I don't think Sweet Pea, my first 2CV, was ever actually scrapped. I never sent the paperwork off.
Do you know? I absolutely impressed my mum the other day.
Hello, Dave Tom. Welcome.
Trying to find out when we'd got a certain car. It was our the only new car my family ever got was a Vauxhall Zafira on a Y plate. And she was trying to work out. Oh, it was awesome. It was awesome. Bearing in mind before that, with 7 of us in a Renault 5, it was awesome. But yeah, wanted to know when that car was registered, and I was like, "Give me a moment." And I went online, thought it was some witchcraft. It was not. It was the internet. My Camry is a lovely runner, just saying.
Yeah. Mine ran well. It just used all its coolant up.
00 Gareth says, would you like to drive a 975 Ford Ranchero in Northumberland?
Ooh. Yes.
Yeah.
I would have that music from Roadkill in my head. I've got some music that plays every time they're driving their Ranchero. I love that.
Adrian M, who is joining us from the other side of the globe, says Ian bought twin rear wipers, blown head gasket, bonus.
Yeah, I suppose the wipers work without the engine running, to be fair. Fun fact, Bella de Belingo currently has the front wiper blade and one of the rear wiper blades from that Camry.
Yeah, your wipers are like interchangeable.
Yeah, I was swapping more over the place. So Bella's back on normal blades, and the aero blades I've put on Betty.
Interesting question from David Panther. Hello from Barnsley. When do you think the price of second-hand cars will start to reduce? Oh, that's a tricky one.
Because obviously we've got inflation as a factor, and we've also got the fact that sort of 90s cars were so plentiful and so good, and early 2000s, but they're all getting worn out now. So that market is fast diminishing, and more recent cars are more complicated. And you got things, dual mass flywheels, high pressure injector pumps, things that can just destroy a car and make it uneconomical to repair, even if the value is actually quite high. Mix in scrap values for, a family car is like 300 or 400 quid. And I don't think cheap cars are coming back, unfortunately.
So talking about the Streetwise a minute ago, so have you driven one?
No, never have. I haven't driven many R3 Rovers at all. I might only be one, which was a CVT version I had as a hire car once.
Where are we?
I'm just trying to keep an eye on time as well. We've got to make sure we end this.
Right, family asks a loaded question here. Do you ever have an interest in motorbikes, or is it just cars? And did you drive Compo?
Oh, someone knows where we've been. Oh, of course, yes.
Yeah, people know where we've been.
Yeah, people know where we've been because the 100k subs video is sitting there waiting for premiere. Was there any Compo action?
You'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, you'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
We're going to do a follow-up to tonight's video tomorrow, so look out for that. But all of us say it's very interesting.
Because possible Compo action wouldn't be in this one, it would be in the next one.
I think Compo will make a little cameo.
Definitely make an appearance.
Definitely making a cameo.
Quite a big character for a little motorbike.
Mm.
Will you challenge Jake Paul to a fight And buy a Tesla now. You're a top tier influencer.
No. No, we influence people to buy rusty old campers and awful cars. That's what we do. Chops Garage, have you seen how nearly new EV car prices are totally tanking? One lost £4,000 in a month. Yeah, but the bottom end of the EV market is showing no signs of getting any cheaper. For instance, the very first car on the channel, the Nissan Leaf, it's actually for sale at the moment, but I can't buy it because they want $6,500 for it, and that is about the bottom of the EV market. So yeah, that ain't happening, unfortunately. So yeah, very sad about that.
Ever driven a Toyota IQ?
I don't need a Nissan Leaf, especially a 10-year-old one.
You don't need a Nissan Leaf.
But
I'm sure this is the second time today we've had this conversation about you. Look at your little sad face. I don't need a Nissan Leaf.
But I think one of the things that's probably harming EV values is a lot of people are going EV, but then going back. So while some people absolutely get it and absolutely love it and become entirely addicted, like my own dad, some people are finding it hard work. The Nissan Leaf will be getting replaced by a petrol car because they're just finding it just does not work for them. So no, they reckon it's still got 11 bars of battery. So although it won't do as many miles as it would originally, and originally one of those Leafs would probably only do 80 miles on a charge, the fact it probably down to sort of 50, 60 is still useful for some people. If you can charge at home and you haven't got very far to go, it's ideal. And a lot of people use their cars for just local running around, at which point a combustion engine is a complete waste of time because you're not even getting it to temperature. So the cat's pumping fumes out because it isn't up to temperature yet. Your oil's not sort of up to temperature.
Thank you, All Things Good, for the donation.
But bin the EV.
Edward Newton is asking,
I'm guessing he's not a fan.
When Miss Hubnut passes her test, would you race Myrtle against Shemmy? Who would win?
Well, we've already done a Myrtle versus Shemmy, not a head-to-head because I had to drive them separately. But I know, I think Shemmy would win.
I reckon Shemmy would win. Yeah, I reckon she's got more poke.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Electrickery. Yeah, I like my electrickery.
There's some interesting electric cars out there, aren't there?
Yeah.
And some of them,
MG4s.
like the Prius has been mentioned in the chat. It's.
I don't like the Prius. Prius is a hybrid. I'm anti-hybrid.
Well, see, I like
either go electric or don't.
Okay.
That's
don't have both.
My thoughts on the matter. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Ever driven anything steam powered? Not on the road, but I have driven a little steam railway locomotive on the Vale of Rydal at the Devil's Bridge end. Sometimes, I'm not sure they've done it for a couple of years, they have a driver for a £5 and they just have a little section of track and you can drive a steam train back and forth. And if you're really lucky, you get my friend Alan, but I'm not sure he's doing it anymore. But that was a great thing to do, and just really interesting to find out how steam locomotives work.
I'm loving
Never filmed a video on that.
Loving the fact everybody's just getting notifications.
Oh yeah.
So they're realising what
tonight's premiere is.
Because we had to put a picture of what it was on the front cover.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll be seeing it very shortly. I was
so excited.
Very shortly.
Yeah. And driving it on busy roads.
Shane Marsh is asking if there's any new merch on the horizon.
I don't think we've got any firm plans, have we?
No, but a Bob hoodie would be a good idea, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we probably need to do a Bob hoodie. We've got Shemmy t-shirts and hoodies, and you can get the Shemmy t-shirts in black or a fetching light pink, and you can get the hoodies in black or a really nice blue. My friend Fergus is the first person to order one of the blue
Shemmy
blue hoodies, and they look amazing.
It's
really
gorgeous.
Nice. So yeah. Hubnut.org, go and head over there.
Thank you, Colonel Scrammel. Current Hubnut car here is a Golf for resurrected after 1 year of standing in a mate's driveway. It was fun bringing it back, electricity gears and all.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, nice cars to go for.
And thank you very much for the donation.
Yeah, thank you. Tesla are cheaper than Nissan Leaf. I don't think they are. Teslas don't get cheap because the batteries and motors are so much in demand by people like Electric Classic Cars who we visited. They use a lot of Tesla engineering and they're buying scrap Teslas all over Europe. Even Aging Wheels over in America is currently fitting a he calls it a Ford Escape. They weren't sold as the Escape over here. They were the Maverick or the Mazda Tribute. He's fitting one of those with 2 Tesla motors at the moment. So Aging Wheels, do go and check out Robert's channel. It's always good for a laugh. and he's doing amazing things.
Oh, congratulations. Have you got a second chat going? I can't find any of the posts you're reading out.
No, we're only reading this chat at the moment, but the messages are pinging in so quick that sometimes we're a bit further up. We're not looking at what's on the screen at the moment. We're trying to catch everything, but there's so many comments. We have got a chat running over on the bus premiere, but we're not in that chat at the moment. We're looking at this one.
Foxanne Follies is in.
Hello.
The new home of Foxanne. Thought I'd do you before you finished. I bet you had a good day. Oh my goodness, with the RM.
Yeah.
He had one of the best days of his life.
Yeah. Oh, amazing.
Love
and
them.
Tomorrow's video is also fun, which also involves Pete and his bus.
Yeah. Oh, my dream is to drive an RM, as my dad used to drive them.
Oh,
that's lovely.
Oh, All Things Good says, you're doing good, guys. Not many read so much. Well, it's difficult because the comments ping in, and I feel bad because we're both sat here like this. We're not looking at you. We're looking at our screens. But yeah, I mean, the whole point of this, surely, is to try and interact with your comments. Otherwise, what's the point of it?
So we're trying. Yeah. You know, I know we're on the slow chat as well, so that means that you can only post it once every minute.
Yeah.
But if we don't see it, and you really, really want us to ask the question, don't be afraid to put it in again. Don't just put it in once. Put it in more than once, because then hopefully we'll catch you.
We'll try and
get
it.
If we don't catch you the first time. Will you be doing any overseas car adventures in 2023?
Oh, I hope so. There's nothing firm. There's plenty of things I want to go to. There's a Dutch meet, which is like, it's just all Hubnut cars. So I might forego Japan Classic Sunday this year, which would make me sad, because that's a great event, and try and go to this other one, Elkmerkwaardig, I think. I might have to work on my pronunciation, but that's what I want to go to. That's in May the 13th. But I haven't booked any ferries or accommodation or anything yet, but that's where I would like to go.
Any plans?
Project MGTF says, don't read this comment, it'll just slow you down. Okay. Got you.
Any plans on 2023 socials? I think Sam's asked that one a few times.
Yeah. Nothing
we have
firm,
got plans. We're going to be at various shows as well, so there's going to be plenty of Hubnut all around the place.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
We got the Netherlands here. Just get is there. I hope I'm not offending you with my hideous pronunciations.
And Johnny's just heading off.
Oh well, thank you, Johnny. Catch you again. Get home and then you can watch the other video.
My cousin says Idaho 2025.
Yeah.
We're out for America, aren't we?
Yeah, America's got to happen. So many places I want to go.
You should bring Foxanne back for 100k subs. In a roundabout way, she's back. She's in the chat.
Yeah, Foxanne's owner is here. But Foxanne is probably doing better with the new owner than she was with me. So,
VW or
check email. Yeah, I've seen email. I've got 5 emails pinged in just during the time we've been doing this. So thank you for your emails. We will get them, but we are focusing on this live chat for now.
What are your thoughts on the Volkswagen Up GTI?
Oh, hold on. I not averse to them at all, and a bit more power from that 3-cylinder engine with a turbo sounds good. Few people have offered me the chance to drive one of those. I just haven't been able to make it happen. Robert Brink, Elkmerkwaardig, am I right? Is that close? Is a pun in Dutch. It means every brand worthy, but also something like everything remarkable. Well, surely it's unremarkable, but yeah.
So it's a bit like Festival de Unexceptional.
Yeah, exactly, but in Dutch. So I really want to go because I think that'll be great.
Is the feature film The Alternator 2 coming to our screens?
Giselle's Alternator is ongoing, but we've had tips. Several GS and GSA owners have been in touch to say it is possible to get the alternator out without taking the front panel off. It's a faff, a bit of a pain, but it should be possible.
Lisa's asked for a shout out to Lisa and Alfie. So
hello, Lisa and Alfie.
Yep. I can see Bread Van Boxer, Chris. Look forward to seeing you both again soon.
Yeah, thank you.
There is an upcoming Berlingo meet in April, isn't there?
There is.
Yes.
But we're not sure we can.
We're going to see.
Make it.
The only thing that's sort of holding us back a little bit this year is it's Little Miss Hubnut's GCSE year.
Important.
So we've got to kind of take that into account and not disturb that. I mean, she's coming home and started a revision plan. She's thrilled, obviously.
Does she know she's starting this revision plan?
Yeah, I've mentioned it. She kind of blanked it out yesterday.
No choice.
When I was on the phone to her. Luke's Locos is off. we will see you in another chat
Mm.
or in another video. Would you swap Bob for a motorhome? No.
I would.
No, you wouldn't. We didn't see anything that really...
I would. Bob's
really...
got too many holes.
Don't push me. The rest of the fleet will get...
Oh, 5-minute warning. 5-minute warning. Okay, yeah, we're going to have to wrap this up fairly soon then.
Did I see chops off?
So just a reminder, what's going to happen is we are going to end this live stream and it should ping you into the countdown for tonight's premiere, and then we'll be in the live chat down the side of your window, however you've got it organised for that video. So stick around. We'll be over there to chat with you over there as well, just obviously not in person like this.
Most used words on Hubnut: faff, wrong parts order, wiper.
Yeah.
Do you know we could put a faff sticker emoji?
Yeah, that's what we need, because we've got emojis. Because look, I'm just going to do it again.
We figured out that you can have up to 4 letters on an emoji.
So this is my Hubnut emoji. Look at that.
That is legible. I say that now. There's one with 6. But so we could do a faff emoji.
Yeah. So if you've become a channel member, you can play around with these custom emojis we've now got. I think we've got a Bella one as well, haven't we?
Should purchase a Reliant kitten for the fleet.
There we go. A kitten's a bit too close to a fox, though, and the problem is the fox is better in some ways, much more spacious. When I drove that yellow kitten, I was really hemmed in. I was thinking, so much more elbow room in a Foxan.
East Coast Steam says Flying Scotsman is also celebrating 100 years today.
Loving the emojis, folks.
Nice coincidence. That is cool.
Yeah. Right. What's going on? I'm just going to go and check what's going on over here. 3 minutes to go. Oh. Okay, so we'll wind this up in perhaps just another minute.
Ever driven an early 2003-ish Kia Picanto?
No, never driven any Kia Picantos.
Had one a few years ago.
Kia at all?
Really?
I don't think I've driven one at all, no. But then most of the Hyundais I've driven have been Stellas. And that's a fine claim.
I think with the way the market's going over here, you probably need to do some more Kia and Hyundai. Hyundai, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, Hyundai.
Yeah, Hyundai.
Got to get the pronunciation right. Am I in Wales or New Zealand? I'm in Wales. I haven't been to New Zealand for over 3 years, unfortunately. So, yeah, we're based here. I think there's some confusion because I said here and New Zealand in the Toyota video, but it sounded like here in New Zealand. But I wasn't in New Zealand. I was in Sussex.
Now, Beards and Bangers, it would appear, is actually a channel because I've just seen them.
Oh, okay. Right.
It says, how much do you like changing the spark plugs on a Rover KV6 engine?
I don't. It's a lot easier when you realise you can actually put the bonnet up to 90 degrees. So I didn't realise that. But we're going to have to wrap this up. So we're going to test the magic. Stay with us. Don't go anywhere. We should now be able to flick you over.
Tell them what happened.
Well, it should flick you over to the premiere. So we'll go and see you in the chat box over there. So
okay. Thank you very much, guys, for joining.
Yeah, thank you. It's been brilliant. And we'll see you soon.
Yeah, very soon. Ooh.